Hello. In this video we're going to upload some data from HAL's race results to the Royal Yachting Association's Portsmouth Yardstick website. I'm actually going to use the demonstration data from HAL, so this is not real data, so we'll upload it to the RYA website and then afterwards I'll delete it again. But you can upload your real club data to improve the RYA's Portsmouth Yardstick statistics. The only parts of HAL we're going to use in this video are, first of all, the boat register to make sure that we've got the details of all the boats and their types correct, the setup to make sure that we've got our correct club login for the RYA Portsmouth Yardstick website, and then we're going to go to the Analyze Handicap section, which is where we actually upload the data. So the first thing to do, having got your data into HAL, and as I said, in this case we're using the demonstration data, is to go to the boat register, and we need to make quite sure that all the boats are correctly described, in particular in terms of their type and category. So for instance, this particular boat, sail number 24, name of the boat was Wagoner, but it is a westerly centaur. We need to make sure that the type of boat is correctly described, and in particular also that we've got all its configuration correct. It's a cruiser. For cruisers we don't normally put the number of people. It's a sloop-rigged boat. It's got a conventional spinnaker. It's got an inboard engine with a fixed three-bladed propeller, and it's a twin keeler. This one, for instance, this is a Flying 15. It's a keel boat, two-person keel boat, sloop, conventional spinnaker, no engine, of course, fin keel. Here, for instance, is a dinghy, a Laser 4000, two-person, sloop-rigged, asymmetric, no engine, and it's a centerboard. All of this information, especially for dinghies, of course, is available from the standard list of types which you can get straight out of HAL. And as I said, this one was a Laser 4000. Having got all of your boats correctly described in the boat register, the next thing to do is to go to Setup and go to the Online Services part of Setup, and you need to put in your club's RYA affiliation number into this box here, and the password for the RYA website. Now these, if you don't already have them, these are all available from the RYA. You may have to contact them in order to get the information that you need, but without these you can't upload to the RYA's website. I'm going to put the affiliation number and the password for my local club, which is Weymouth Sailing Club. I won't show you that because I don't want anybody else, of course, uploading to Weymouth Sailing Club's information on the RYA site. I've now done that, and I can go to the Analyze Handicaps part of HAL to actually do the business of getting the information up onto the RYA's website. Now the first thing it asks me to do is decide which particular races I'm interested in uploading. Well, let's say for the purposes of this demonstration I'm just going to upload the Cruiser PY Spring Series races. So we'll select that, and here we are. It's telling me that I have one class, the Cruiser class, which is RYA-PY handicap type. It's got one series in which 6 races have been sailed, and 4 of those races are valid races. If we go to the review, we'll be able to see those 6 races. Here we are. The first race was on the 25th of March. If we go down through those, we can see several of them. Some of them you will notice are in red, and that is because those particular races there were not enough valid good performing boats. In this case only 4 boats were classed as not poor performers, i.e. good performers, and so that race is not eligible to be uploaded to the RYA Portsmouth Yardstick website. Neither, incidentally, is it included in the statistics done by HAL itself in terms of the the performance of each of these boats, or indeed of the statistics of the type of boat. So that's one invalid race. Here's another invalid race. The other 4 races in this series are eligible to be uploaded to the RYA website. So here you are. You see that, for instance, the last of the races, this one here, to upload it to the RYA website, all you have to do is to go to the Output menu, send to the RYA Portsmouth Yardstick database, and you can either send all of the eligible races that you've got here, in which case it would send all 4 of these races, or just send this one particular race. So I'm just going to send this one particular race, because after all this is only a dummy race, and I'm going to have to delete it from the RYA's database afterwards, but we'll just send the one so that you can see how it's done. So let's send this race. Here we go. It's asking me upload to the RYA Portsmouth Yardstick database. The class is Cruisers, Portsmouth Yardstick Spring Series, and the race on the 29th of April 2012. And afterwards I'm going to open a browser to so I can see that the information has indeed actually got to the RYA website. So we'll say OK to that. And here you are, you see it's taken us to the RYA's Portsmouth Yardstick website, and we can see that I've just uploaded this race, Cruiser Class Portsmouth Yardstick Spring Series Race 6, and we can open up and see that our results are indeed there and that the RYA has processed them. Here we are, we'll look at their calculations. And here we are, you see, here's the boats that we uploaded. You can see that it's recorded their details, the type of boat, and the configuration, the rig, the spinnaker and the keel, etc. And you can see what information it's managed to get out of that in terms of the Portsmouth Yardstick that was used and the differential from that Portsmouth Yardstick. This is all going to go into their overall statistics for these kind of boats. Back to the list. And that's all there is to uploading your results from HAL to the RYA Portsmouth Yardstick database.